Adams Place came to be because of Kelly Thomas Boyers. And Kelly lost her 21-year-old son, Adam, in a car crash, not wearing his seatbelt.
When I received the call that my son had been in a car crash, that was shocking, but it was devastating to hear the word ejected. And I can't tell you the countless people who will say to me, my child always buckles up. And I can say, so did mine. My son, as I knew him, was lost at 12:05 a.m. on March 10th.
About a year and a half ago, she said to me, so, you know, I was in Reno cleaning out Adam's apartment, and I went to Starbucks to get a cup of coffee, and there was this brochure there. And the brochure said, the Solace Tree for Grieving Children and Teens. And so she has a younger son, Alec, and so she picked up that brochure and put it in her purse and said, when I get back to Las Vegas, I'm going to find a program like that for Alec. And when she got back to Las Vegas, there is no program like that for Alec. The Solace Tree wanted to help, and they were instrumental in us being here. They applied to a place called the Little Hope Foundation, which is based in New York City and was born out of 9/11. And the Little Hope Foundation is an amazing organization that raises an astronomical amount of money every year with the goal of opening grief centers in every metropolitan city in the United States. So they gave us our seed money, and once the seed money was gone, the Marland Family Foundation has continued to support us, so that's why we're still, and how we're still here. Because one of the things that is of utmost importance to us is that we try to break down every barrier there is to seeking help. So the parent will call and, you know, say, I heard about your program through my child's counselor at school, and you know, they'll ask all the, when do you meet, what's the, you know, how often do you come, what's the program like, you know, how do I sign up? And then the very last thing always, and you can tell that they hold their breath when they say it, is how much does it cost? And so it's amazing to be able to say to them, there's no charge for our services. And you know, so the first thing we say up front is we're not counselors. And we're not. And for some people, our program is not the ideal fit. You know, some people need that one-on-one, but for the vast majority of people, this is really an amazing program. I think the beauty of Adams Place is that your loss or your grief is what makes you part of the group here. And I think that in your everyday lives, if you've had a loss, it's very isolating. So it's kind of the opposite walking in the door here.
So I started volunteering here in October, and then actually in November my mom died suddenly. So it was kind of like kismet that I was volunteering here, then my mom died, so I had the support of this whole place like behind me. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. It's still kind of even crazy for me right now. Like, it hasn't been that much time. So looking back on it, it kind of feels like I was meant to be here.
I didn't know who to talk to, really, because no one felt the same way as me I felt. And so I come here, and there's a bunch of teenagers, the same age, same problems, and I go there, and it's, you know, it's really great. I love it.
Definitely tell somebody, don't keep it in. I tried, and it doesn't work. And there's always somebody out there that's been through the same thing, and they can help you.
Yeah, because, you know, like with other people, they don't understand exactly what you're going through. You know, they can say, I get it, but they really don't, so.
We've seen a lot of kids come out of their shells. I work with the teens specifically, and it's very rewarding to see a child come in here, you know, 14, 15 years old, closed up like a clam, and then within 4 to 5 weeks of them coming every other Monday, 4 or 5 sessions, should I say, how they start opening up about their grief, about the loss of their loved one. It definitely, it's kind of that little pat on the shoulder, say, hey, you're doing something right, you know, so yeah, very rewarding.
Adams Place is a really good place because, like, I've already made friends here with a bunch of other people, and they all just support you, and they just help you through everything.
It's a great place, and for anyone who's grieving or who have lost someone, it's really helpful, and I encourage you to come.
Find someone to talk to, and if not, write about it. Find a way to cope with it. sooner better. If you let it build up, it gets worse.
I would honestly tell anybody who decided that they were on the fence of coming to Adams Place, or they weren't sure, that even if your days are numbered, even if you feel like you have more bad days than good days, or you feel like you have more good days than bad days, but those bad days are going to come up, the birthdays, the holidays, the Christmases with that stocking, and do you put it up or do you not? You get the inevitable questions and they hurt you, but there are other people who feel that way. There are other people who are there for you, and Adams Place is exactly where you can come. It's a safe place for you to feel like you're wanted and you're welcome, because there's someone else who knows what you're going through. So I definitely suggest that anybody who has a chance and feels the need, that they definitely come to Adams Place, because they will definitely get help.